like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith channel, PS4 Sports League Network. And if you like the content, feel free to subscribe. Also, if you want to join any of my leagues where you can win money in my seasons, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Again, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. You can also friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. That's my regular Facebook. You can go there and friend me there. Be a friend with me on Facebook. Um, and then also you can be a friend with me on my Hall of Fame Facebook, which I don't have it operating at its full capacity. I got to work on that Facebook. I got to put more content there. But if you want to check out my old classic Hall of Fame videos, you can check out my Facebook Joe Price Hall of Fame. All right, or you can just friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. You can do that. Um, okay. All right, now, also I want to give a shout out to my viewers, my subscribers, and also the YouTube community, and thank them so much for what they do to make this channel great. All right, today we're doing the American League Wild Card 2019 series. We're going to start out with the American League Wild Card. This is Game 1. Tampa Bay Rays and Oakland Athletics will be the matchup there. And, of course, you can see this bracket, and you can see where the road to the World Series starts. Let's look at the American League. You look at the American League, Tampa Bay Rays taking on Oakland Athletics, and the winner between them will play Houston Astros in the American League Division Series. Then also you will have the Yankees kicking off with Minnesota Twins in a 3-game series in the American League Division Series. All right, and I think Houston Astros have home court advantage throughout the whole playoffs. And I think this is why they get that first round bye. Tampa Bay and Oakland, that's a 1-game series, 1-game elimination death. And the winner of Tampa Bay and Oakland will take on Houston Astros in the American League Division Series in the best 2 out of 5 series. Now when we look over from the left to the right, the left is the American League. Let's look at the right, which is the National League. The first round, of course, is the Philadelphia Phillies and the Nationals. The winner between them two will take on LA Dodgers in the National League Division Series. That's going to be a best 2 out of 5. Whoever makes it to the second round. Then you also have the Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals, which that should be real good for the city of St. Louis. They're now in a position to compete for the World Series, so that should be great. And of course, myself, Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green, I'm going to be playing with my Phillies tonight. We're fighting for our lives, for our survival. And we're going to be playing at Washington, so don't miss that game tonight. With the Phillies and the Nationals, one and done. All right. And anyway, this is your bracket for your 2019 MLB playoff series. All the way from the Wild Card, the National League Division Series, and the National League Championship Series, all the way on down from the American League Wild Card, the American League Division Series, and the American League Championship Series, coming all the way on down to the World Series of 2019 MLB Baseball Season 3 on Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network. All right, and the game that we have coming up will be Tampa Bay Rays taking on Oakland Athletics. May the best team win. This is a one and done series. Winner moves on to the Houston Astros in the American League Division Series 2019 in MLB Baseball Season 3 2019.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, a look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Mike Fiers gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate, you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Meadows is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Profar comes up with it, and there's out number 2. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fouled away. Just underway here in Oakland. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Low is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. We are still scoreless. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 5.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Choi, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Laureano on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Pinder going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it.
Standing in, number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kenna shading to his right, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it's Mark Canha. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Brandon Lowe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. 3rd inning, no score to this point. lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pinder moves over. 2 gone.
Batting up.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Jurickson Profar. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3.
The second baseman, Jurickson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that misses for ball 1. One and 1 the count now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Rays are in the hit column.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Wendell on third. Meadows over at second. Pham on at first with nobody out. To first. Scooped up. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. The catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch is popped up. Olsen is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rays strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here it comes, 2-0. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. He loses him on ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna. No balls and a strike to count. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bullet back up the middle. Canha is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Willie Adames.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and up next will be Willie Adames. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Nope.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simeon. Profar for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Pinder, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Pham. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding in, Jurickson Profar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Line to the right side, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball. He didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Austin Meadows. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Choi at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening. Here it is. In there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Semien waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Matt Chapman will be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. 2 errors for the Athletics so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Line hard toward right center. Meadows is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in, number 35. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Profar charging this one, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Lowe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Pinder looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Ryan Buchter comes on to pitch here now with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter. The batter, number 1, shortstop Willie Adames.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. High fly ball out to deep right field. Laureano ranging back at the track. The wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
The batter, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Wendell stands at second with 2 gone. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Kenna looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Lou Trevino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Kenna is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rays 4 and the A's nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Another full count pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped up, number 35 in foul ground, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Choi.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. too high, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 0 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Number 35 is on deck. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready once again, number 35. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano moves over. 2 gone. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Nettie V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Willie Adames would be next. Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. Now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Adames.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Slow roller down the third baseline. Darno on second, low at first, 2 out in the inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Yusmeiro Petit answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Kevin Kiermaier will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 0-1 on its way. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Chad Pinder. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will bang up against the wall.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. This is hit softly to third. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Josh Begley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Pinder is on his way home. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Number 70 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 70.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Adames over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Sliding into the box, Ramon Laureano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Leading off the inning, Joey Wendell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. And 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Wendell gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Kenna. And that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 4-1. Emilio Pagan enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan. The Athletic. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He'll get it into second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1. Chapman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Popped up. Wendell is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Last strike now for Oakland. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough. As your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
3.